Hi, I'm Gareth and welcome to this very special Music Matters production for Halloween. Now, I don't know where you stand on Halloween. Some people are a little bit cautious about it. Other people just think it's a bit of fun. It's an ancient Celtic festival, of course, on the eve of All Saints' Day, where people dressed up in strange costumes and lit bonfires to ward off the evil spirits and ghosts. Of course, we haven't got any ghosts with us today, have we? And we're going to present the Music Matters theme in a special Halloween way. And you'll notice that we've got a special Italian term that we've invented for the occasion, spookoso. And you'll see the melody for the Music Matters theme at the top. So here's the melody. Look. And there's a bar of something else, and then here it is again. And then there's a bar of something else, and then to finish, here it is down here. So you'll recognize that theme. Of course, you're listening to that thinking that doesn't sound like the normal piano sound. Well, I've got the score up here. It's perfectly possible to play it on the piano, but as it's Halloween, we've decided to experiment with a few other sounds. So if you're playing this on a keyboard, you might want to do the same too. So we've got a nice little mix of brass and organ on the go, just to make it a little bit more spookoso. And the other thing that I've done to make it a little bit more spookoso is to present it in what we call tritones. So tritone, think about that, 3 tones. So if I take the note C and I go up 1 tone and then up another tone and then up another tone, C to F sharp is an example of a tritone. So if you're thinking about intervals, if you know about augmented fourths and diminished fifths, that's another way of coming across a tritone. So if you want something to sound a little bit spookoso, then the answer is to put things in tritones, in augmented fourths or diminished fifths. So that's what I've done here. And if you were playing this on the piano, then I've got this little bit of tremolo going in the right hand just to make it sound a little bit more haunting. And then in between, I've got these chords, and these chords are a little bit dissonant, in tune with the occasion. So I've got a sort of C major chord there, but it's been kind of corrupted by some extra dissonant notes. So sometimes that's a good way to present some dissonance, is to kind of take a major or a minor chord and then throw some neighbouring notes at it, which is what I've done here, just to give us something that's a little bit less obvious in a key. And so we end up with the Music Matters theme, especially for Halloween. Are you enjoying it so far? Oh yes, good, you are. Right, well, here we go. And here is a performance of what you can see on the board. Happy Halloween.